Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Tyrabell. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel because I know you're going to want to stay. I'm waiting. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I have 4 piles for you today. And I have to give this disclaimer that readings are for what your intuition is already telling you. So if you hear something that you don't like, discard, because that means it's not in alignment with you. So listen with discernment. Readings are not for answers, and follow your own intuition above all else. How you guys doing? Comment down below your emoji that represents how you're doing right now, how you're feeling. Is it a flower? Is it a evil eye emoji? Let me know how you're feeling via emoji. So again, I am Miss Tyrabell. Also, some quick one announcement. I have a new vlog. Hey, so this is not just a tarot channel. We do a lot of stuff on this channel. So down below in the description, it will say new vlog, and that will be available to watch tomorrow at, I think, 10 a.m. So make sure you tune in and hit the bell button if you want to be notified. Also, I believe you can hit a bell button for these live videos so you know that when we're live. Pile number 1, we have the Modern Witch Tarot. Pile number 2, we have Thoth. Good old Thoth. Pile number 3, we have the Nightmare Before Christmas. And pile number 4, that was 3, sorry. This is 4. We have the Vision Quest deck. Hopefully I said those numbers correctly. So if you are no longer live with me, you can jump down to the description and find your timestamp. Thank you. And let's get started. Okay. Sorry, pile 1 is already juicy. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hey Jaylee, how you doing? My week has been really good. It's going smoothly. I could definitely use more sleep. How about you? So pile number 1, your song message is Put Your Records On by Corinne Bailey Rae. So I want to say let your hair down, pile 1. Really relax. And sorry, getting my music up so I can see the lyrics. I always like to incorporate song messages, especially if you're new here, so you know what's going on. So this song is called You by MK.GEE. So touch you so vivid, sunlight, oh, thought I was living. In time, I can get over what happened, oh, last summer. Don't need you, oh yes, I'm fine too. No, don't need you, yes, I'm fine too. So someone is reminiscing on you. And if you are the person who's reminiscing on someone else, that is something to consider. Good to hear. I'm just over here losing my mind and I have no hope left. No, why? What's going on? Okay, sorry. Back to pile number 1. So the card that I have on the table says trauma. So there is some sort of situation that's bringing up. Sorry, I have a fruit fly in my room. It's really bothering me. Okay. So there's some trauma. It could have happened. Something traumatic must have happened this summer, or something happened where it triggered a memory of traumatic events. And maybe you or this person had a specific target in mind. And maybe whatever trauma surfacing is making you feel as if this new chapter that is unfolding won't be exciting or light enough or fresh enough for you. So we have the Emperor here twice. So you are either this Emperor or this is someone else. Whoever this Emperor is, it's important to yield to red flags, or this person themselves is a red flag. So if you are this Page of Wands, in this scenario, you are potentially female, younger than this person who has more status or power, or vice versa. You are the Emperor who is much older, or maybe has more power in this dynamic. They could be some sort of business owner. This could be you. I want to say this page is independent and single at this time, and there's a lot of freshness on the horizon, abundance, and good fortune. So right now they are embracing their independence and I want to say luck, their luck in life, and that is with reason. So if there's anyone in your reality that makes you question the journey that you're on, or the soul lessons that you're acquiring at this time, that is a red flag. That's a red flag. And this card says, you loving me isn't really a compliment. I'm very easy to fall in love with. So really yield to the red flags within this scenario. And if you are this Emperor, I want to say it's time to embrace new narratives and really allow yourself to bloom. Don't get stagnant in your position, especially if this is within career. So really yield to the red flags. And once you've done that, once you've considered the red flags, it's time to take action and make a choice, I want to say. Make a choice from a grounded perspective, especially if you do hold a position of power. So we have the Hermit. And I'm hearing let go of negativity. So I want to say if you or the other person feels isolated at this time, it's because there's some sort of disappointment. And it's time to let it go, because whatever is no longer here, there's something more balanced to replace it. The song that's playing is Make a Wish. She says, make a wish, and she's saying, take a trip, take a sip, take a hit, and feel something. So I think it's like, for me, I know she's talking about probably drugs, but for me, it means like, I want to say getting into your emotions, but in a positive way, like feel something. So especially if you are feeling like you're doing a lot of isolating and introspective work, it's time to feel again, but in a way that serves you. So if you can shift the energy emotionally, you'll be able to make new wishes. You'll have more hope in this new chapter that's unfolding and move beyond whatever traumatic events has happened. Accept what is, accept what isn't. And I would say prioritizing sensuality at this time, any beauty rituals that you might have. If you are in the performance art, dive into your passions. If you do jewelry making, anything that sparks that solar plexus expression and confidence is really important to prioritize at this time, even if you're doing it for yourself and alone. That will bring in a lot more celebration in the future and harmony. But in the moment, I think it's time to accept that, like, receiving mediocrity or instant validation isn't much of a compliment, because you're very easy to love. I want to say that this page of Wands understands that, and I feel like this Emperor is learning that. That's how I'm viewing it, and I think that this Emperor is also learning how to show up for themselves, or that's what they should be learning. This Page of Wands kind of already has that free spirit. And I feel like they've seen the red flags in this scenario. Depending on which side you're on of this message, it's important not to be resentful, especially towards me, the reader, who's just delivering the message. But also towards the message, like, contemplate it and revisit it if you need. And I would say Spirit is saying, really, it's not much of a good time to feel sorry for yourself. Don't indulge too much in like self-pity. The song that's playing is Hand Me Downs by Mac Miller. I'm thinking maybe I should thank you. So that's the first bar. Or I should buy you another round. 'Cause I care and I swear that I'm here, but I'm there. It's getting hard to hold me down. So if this free spirit wants to stay free, I think that this Emperor should just be grateful. I'm sorry, but expressing gratitude. That's how I see it. Yeah, I was getting that, but I didn't want to say it. Okay, so we have a dream, sweet sleep, deep. Sleep that is deep, that lasts till morn, wondrous dreams for days be reborn. So make sure you're getting enough rest at this time. It's really important. It will clear up your mind. It will clear up your energy. And I want to say improve your solar plexus, especially if you feel like someone is thinking about you. Or vice versa, you're thinking about someone. We have victory. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. So if you really want caring connections, there will be a victory, especially that this is a chalice. Cups tend to represent emotions and relationships. And he's saying, let's turn these things into hand-me-downs. So Someone is thinking about their future legacy, children. So we have strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. So I think it's time to be internally strong, knowing that you deserve whatever you wish to celebrate in the future, and embrace whatever wisdom is available to you, so you can feel that internal strength and stamina in this present moment. So the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. So I'm hearing someone kind of describe what's going on. And it's coming from this really judgmental place. So I understand, but shift your energy, especially if you want a positive outcome. There are plenty of possibilities, but if you're stuck in the trauma and the drama of it all, there's no way to embrace like true happiness. There's always going to be a underlying shadow in things, and it's okay to move on if that's what you want to do, but do it emotionally first. So we have the baby kid card. So someone might be a father. This doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a father-daughter relationship. And if it's not that, then there is one or both parties in this scenario, if this is romantic, thinking about children, again, a future legacy. And Spirit is just reminding you that there will be more divine guidance towards that scenario. But right now, it's really important that you're opening yourself up to receiving more love with appreciation. So Shaylee says, I have a fly that has been bothering me too for like 2 hours. It's a funny coincidence. LOL. Yes, they're so annoying. And Ultraviolet says, hi sweetheart, what deck is this? It's so beautiful. Yes, it is the Modern Witch Tarot. And thank you. I got it as a gift. Okay, so pile number 1, pause this video if you need more time, and I'm going to get you a quick answer. So think of any question that's on your mind, anything that feels unanswered. I'll try to get you an answer. And always just take what resonates, so use your intuition first. Your answer is no, and it landed on the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. So I think it's time to clear any disappointments at this time, any heavy expectations, emotions, criticalness, so you can listen to your divine guidance from Spirit. You know, have an abundance mindset. I know it sounds corny, but it's so real. Thank you, pile 1. Comment down below a flame, because I'm ready for you to ignite that solar plexus energy and do something really fun with it. And have that confidence in your future. And the song that's playing is Crystal Clear, Hayley Williams. I won't give in to fear. Crystal clear. Won't give in to fear. Let's move on to pile 2. Thank you, pile 1, so much. Your energy is super sweet. Okay, so let's get set up. And anyone who's listening all the way through, remember that sometimes we overthink with this Crystal Clear song playing. Sorry. It's making me think about things. So sometimes we overthink, and when we get to a space of criticalness, we can start to hear a very judgmental tone in our head, and we start to think that is real, that fear is real. So it's your choice, you know, how you want to see things. And I don't think giving into any self-pity will service you. Obviously, we're allowed to vent, we're allowed to question and have concerns, but get to a point where you're ready to move beyond the fear and take charge, I want to say. and do what you gotta do to get to that point, whether it's like listening to music, listening to a podcast, doing what you gotta do. Thank you for this reading. I woke up early because I had a cold and wasn't feeling well, so I was lucky enough to catch this live. Everything was so calming. That's wonderful. I'm gonna join you and hopefully go rest early today. So yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep soon. But I'm sorry that you had a cold. They're not fun. They're not that great. Hello, Pile 2. Your song message is crystal clear, Haley Williams. You chose the Thoth deck. I want to say, Pile 2, you're a passionate person. You're a very, very passionate person. I want to say it's time to get clear about your motives, and maybe you are someone who questions your motives quite a lot. And I want to say, if you feel pulled to make changes, don't fear that change. I know it's easier said than done. So I think that when you start to give into fear, you're making head over heart decisions. So we have the Knight of Swords. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video before we keep going, especially if this is resonating. And comment down below a sword. So we have the Knight of Swords. He's very mental. He's very ambitious. He's got a plan, but he's acting on a whim and hoping that the plan works. So it's not always super secure. It's very mental, strategic, but he's very smart. But sometimes that logic can also get in the way. It can make him very clumsy. You don't have to be a him as well. It's okay to be a bit of a fool, especially if your intuition is telling you something important. Don't fear looking like a fool. But when you're leaning towards judgment, that's when you're falling into a mental imbalance. So the song that's playing is Fancy, and she's just talking about how she's so fancy and she's so sexy. She's higher than before. Love me a little more is what she says. So, I want to say self-expression is really important. How you care about yourself reflects how you want to be cared, and vice versa. How someone else cares about themselves reflects how they want to be cared for. So if you're feeling good feelings about others, they probably feel that same way about you. So stop ignoring that, I want to say. If you are someone who also acknowledges that the flesh can be deceiving in good and bad ways, like you could meet someone and they might look one way, but they make you feel a completely different way, it's time to acknowledge that you have that intuition. So if you feel elevated by a circumstance, I want to say be a bit of a fool. Lean into the newness and the uncertainty. Take a risk. And along the way, just remember that how you treat people matters, I want to say, because flesh is deceiving. You don't know what someone ranks in the spiritual realm, and it could be good, it could be bad. It could be good and it could be bad. But I think in this scenario, it's pretty good. We have the Eight of Swords. So I want to say, don't be so mindful that you get lost in thought and that you limit your reality and you let your mind interfere with the current circumstance. It's time to surrender some of those thoughts. And I think some of that has to do with your ambitions. It's time to affirm how successful you want to be, how successful you are. Act as if it is. Seeing yourself clearly. I'm hearing someone wears brooches. Buy yourself a new brooch or a new bag. Buy a new pair of sunglasses. I don't know. Dress as if. Surrender to any new information that spirit may be giving you. And it's also okay to be still. Know that things can still get accomplished when you're still. You can be ambitious and be taking a beat, taking a pause, taking a moment. It's safe to indulge in whatever you're thinking about at this moment. So we have the oppression card. There is something that is coming to an end that might create a lot of that overthinking or self-limitation. So it's okay to walk away from anything that feels oppressive, heavy, demeaning, self-sabotaging, or stagnant at this time. And that could be simply overworking within the mind or sitting in emotions that drain you. So this card says, until you change your thinking, you will always recycle your experiences. So notice the pattern, I want to say, of burnout. Notice the stagnation. And so if Spirit has you in a bit of a pause to do a quick clearing, allow for that, I want to say. It's the perfect time. You're in divine timing. You have time if you needed that reminder. All right, let's get some oracle. So pile 2, I'm hearing winner's circle. So I want to say whatever you're ambitious about, you're in the winner's circle. The song that's playing is Daydreaming by Aretha Franklin. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Well, I haven't been doing that deck. I don't think I will. I'll just do these ones. So I want to remind you, pile 2, especially with your mindfulness, you're a very elevated person. Remember that if you're going through change, challenges, heaviness, oppression, the ending of a situation, burnout, or if you have experienced this before, I'd like to have you think of a moment where you did experience that in the past and how you felt when that was over. So embrace that new beginning and embrace freedom. I want to say embrace balance. So we have 444. New beginnings. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. It's okay to do a clearing, just like you would spring cleaning to make space. I find like if I clean my room or make space in my closet, I tend to have the means to fill it up. So it's like it's okay to make space, or if you know anything about gut health, like it's okay to cleanse, to make space. So we have joy. I want to say there's good news on the way, or there's something in your present reality that will bring you a lot of joy very soon. As I do well, so might it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. So we have spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in a significant relationship with, listening and talking to each other. So tenderness, sharing, transparency. I'm also hearing tranquility. So if you're getting to spend quality time with someone, I want to say savor it and make it about, space to feel safe, to have peace. I think that will bring you even more joy. So we have new love. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. So I want to say this isn't just about relationships at this time for you. I'm seeing it heavily focused on an employment change or some sort of change in a higher direction. So if there's anything you need to release to make space for this new joy, new love, new job, new income, do so. Especially you entrepreneurs, it's okay to take risks. We know you're the ambitious ones. It's okay to take those risks. and I want to say clear space in whatever way that makes sense for you. Embrace newness. Pause this video if you need more answers. Think of a question. And pause this video if you need more time. I'm going to get you a quick answer. Your answer is yes, and it landed on new love. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work, opportunities, or spiritual growth. So yeah, I want to say yes. Yep. I don't think I need to explain beyond that. Hello, Isa47. Welcome to the chat. I'm going to move on to pile 3. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And pile 2, can you comment below a star for this new love, new opportunity that's here for you? And that's how you'll claim this message. Remember to be authentic, okay? Especially if that's what's held you back in the past, is not being authentic. It's okay to be real. Pile 2. Song that's playing now is Replay by Thames. Ashe. Okay. All right, pile 3 got the good vibes. I already feel it. Let's write down this timestamp really quick. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to the channel. You chose the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. Can you comment down below a heart emoji for me? Pile 3, you have a crush. You're crushing on somebody. I see you. So comment down below a heart emoji for me, and would you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel before I get into your channel message? The song that's playing is It's Been So Long by K Flay, and she's saying it's been so long since I went dancing, and she's kind of like talking about her past experiences, and she's just kind of daydreaming about going out, dancing, and getting out there again. So it's a very pixie girl dream moment song. Manic pixie dream girl. Sorry. That was the right way to say it. Okay. So we have the Hermit. Your energy is making me very giddy. So I want to say you are in an isolation phase. I almost said Mr. Mosby. I don't know if someone's watching Sweet Life at this time. Also, I'm hearing guarded. Someone's a little guarded. So Spirit is saying it's time to let go of a mask, and I want to say anticipate some new changes. Get authentic with how you feel, what you want. Also, you don't have to be female, but I feel like I'm resonating with a female because of this song and the way that she's explaining her story. So if you're in isolation right now, or if you feel a little reflective and introspective at this time, it's because Spirit really wants you to remove some masks and get grounded, see clearly, especially if you do have feelings for someone specific. Spirit is like, this person's available, but there's some healing work and that needs your attention first. That your rest needs attention. Make sure you're getting your mind right during this time. And I want to say too, remember that you're a free agent. Like, I don't know how to explain that. You're a free bird. You're a free bird until, your commitment with people becomes serious. And it's a two-way street and it's mutual and you guys have a mutual understanding. So not necessarily that you have to play the field, but like put yourself out there and have that confidence in yourself so that you don't make a weak attachment to someone, So focus on that healing work and know that whatever you're doing in secret right now, if you're some sort of creator, if you're building something or, even if it's just simply focusing on your home, your finances, just know that that is also very valuable. And somebody's shopping. You must be like the gift giver. You're like a really good gift giver. Just know that you're in perfect timing for whatever you're doing, whatever you're wanting. There's going to be an opportunity very soon. So Spirit's like, get grounded, get grounded, get grounded. They just keep saying it over and over again. And you're really saying goodbye to the past at this time. So it's a really good thing. Keep looking deeper and don't settle for any superficial labels at this time. Have fun. Remain free. Stay a free bird. So we have the Queen of Discs. And so I keep hearing shopping. They just keep saying that. Baking. You might like to bake. The Queen of Discs is that girl. She's financially and materially wealthy or grounded or on top of things. She knows her budget. She knows her way around her finances. So Spirit is like, remember that sometimes that might feel easy and mundane for you, but don't take anything for granted right now and know that you're not missing out on anything. So you might have a little bit of FOMO, like stay off of social media or don't compare and compete at this time. It's not really going to serve you. And if there are people who are doing that to you, aggressive personalities around you, that is why Spirit is like, it's okay, isolate, go to your room or go sit in nature somewhere by yourself and read a book, Do what you gotta do to get grounded because you are not missing out on anything. Don't let anyone tempt you into any stressful, competitive circumstances or conversations even. So we have the Two of Pentacles. This is change. As you get more grounded, you'll start to see things shift. And if you already feel grounded, then you already are feeling this. So there's a group that doesn't feel that sense of groundedness. And there's another group that's like, yeah, I'm already tucked away in bed, cozy. I checked off all my duties for the day and did my due diligence. And I just know that me planting these seeds is shifting my reality. So there's two groups. And Spiri's like, good job. Keep taking those actions. And if there's more things you want to do, come from that place of self-security so you can keep shifting your reality. So I want to say anytime that you feel ungrounded, you start to feel unlucky and you start to cling and you start to fixate or be very stubborn. And Spirit really wants you to come out of that excess or chaos so you can, feel secure and make, good choices for yourself. So some of us are there and some of us are working on it. Either way, good job. And I believe in you. Trust the unfolding. The song that's playing is Unfold by Jason Mraz. We're going to get some Oracle now. I'm fighting tides of and oceans under toes, he says. And I figured that I might not make it out. So I want to say like someone feels like they're not going to, I don't know, maybe go on a date with this crush or come out of isolation, solitude. or even just outrun the feelings of FOMO. Apply it how it applies, y'all. You also might be another pile. I'm not going to say which one, but I know which one it is. You might be another pile. Really study what's going on. It's okay to be introspective. Someone needs to update their calendar or like buy a calendar. But like they're like, don't fixate on it. Just buy it, fill it in, detach. Let things be what they are. So we have authenticity. Who I am is good and deed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. Sorry, my words. I think Mercury retrograde is around the corner. Anyway, so authenticity, remove all those false masks. You are safe to be yourself. Express yourself fully, genuinely, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable at first, and even if it makes other people feel uncomfortable. So we have new love. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. So when you're feeling grounded, you can remain detached and let it unfold for you. So we have spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in a significant relationship with, listening and talking to each other. So I want to say this reading might have included some good news for you, and make sure you embrace it. And if not, then you're going to be hearing some really good news soon. And Spirit's like, we want you to be able to handle it and like receive it with gratitude. Sounds silly, but maybe that'll make sense later, if not now. So juniper berries, maybe some juniper tea at this time. It's associated with the planet Jupiter. The zodiac planet Jupiter, and also the sun. It's associated to the fire element, and its gender is masculine. It's a good disinfectant, especially with mosquito bites. Purification, protection, luck, blessings is its metaphysical properties. The song that's playing now is Can I Call You Rose? So I want to say, study the situation before you make any harsh judgments. Pause this video if you need more time, but think of a question that's on your mind, anything that you feel that is unanswered in this reading. Pause this video if you need more time. Your answer is no. And I want to say, get into your herbs, learn your herbs. It landed on the juniper. So I want to say, just know that you are protected. Cleanse your aura at this time. Maybe do a bath. Juniper for me representing purification. So I hope that answers your question. The answer is no, having to do with purification. Especially with this authenticity card, I'm seeing like a faucet running, and you want to let it run until the water runs clear, So the answer is no. I hope it's a good no. I feel like it's a decent no. So for right now, enjoy your isolation, enjoy your solitude. Pile 3, I love ya. Comment down below a rainbow, because I'm excited for you to get to your happy outcome. And I think rainbows kind of represent that. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to move on to pile 4. Here we go, pile 4. All right, pile 4. Hello, pile 4. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel before we get into your reading. So normally I only pull 3 cards per pile, sometimes 4. But you guys had 5 cards pop out. So this is going to be the longest reading, just letting you guys know. Your song message is Started Up by Alex Mali. I don't want to get my hopes up because I love too hard and I fall even harder. It's a good song. Listen to it. A lot going on in this reading. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe before we get into this juicy message. Like, comment, and subscribe. You chose the Vision Quest deck. I want to say you are someone who's kind of used to dealing with love games, so you're like over that. You're like, I don't want to do that anymore. And Spirit just wants to encourage you to embrace newness, especially within romance. So before we start it up, being in that either phase of contemplating love or experiencing new love, and having more hope, I want to say, in finding what's right for you and making that choice from a good place and not a lustful place, right? So come dressed, come ready, come prepared, because I want to say there's a lot of newness entering into your life, and I want to say you want to embody what you know, what you've learned along the journey, etc., etc. We have the Ace of Swords. For me, this is like new clarity, new ways of thinking, newness having to do with the mind and the mind frame. So I want to say you're getting some new hints from Spirit or from your own self, from your gut feelings, that it's time to quit something. For some of you, this is a romantic circumstance, and for others, it's an environment, and it could be a work environment. So Spirit's like, quit that job, quit that person, quit that relationship. And if you are someone who believes in finding the one, there's just hope that Spirit wants to lend to you. The song that's playing now is There She Is Again by Leah Free. So I want to say there's new clarity around an ending, and whatever clarity is here has to do with family or finances. So I want to say more so security, feeling safe enough to embrace that new information and say, I know I will be supplied for days moving forward, and I don't really need to indulge in this thing anymore. So I want to say cutting things out from a grounded space and feeling that sense of I'm going to be okay, and I feel stable enough, secure enough to do so, whether that's financially or because you have the support of your community and or family. So here is the Six of Swords, and this card is actually called the Clarity card in this deck. So I want to say moving on into better times due to whatever clarity you've gained or new ways of thinking that you are embracing. So Spirit is like, if you're doubting that decision or you're doubting your clarity, see clearly. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment, or limit the possibility due to any like mental interference or self-limiting beliefs. So it's time to get busy, I want to say, especially if you do anything independently, anything creatively. Something has definitely ended or is coming to an end, but it's like, don't let that ending resurface and then distract you. Sorry, there's a fruit fly, and it wants to be on the live and say hi to you guys, and it just keeps flying around me. So be discernful, and I think that Spirit has given you a lot of clarity about whatever this message is concerning. So keep looking more deeply into it, and whatever you feel you can't understand, surrender that to God. Sounds silly, but once you feel like you can do that, pray over it, surrender to it, you'll just feel better. You'll feel lighter. So inner order. In this deck, this is the inner order card, but in other decks, I see this as working on something that you really love, and that drive being from such a higher space that it feels fun and almost effortless, even though it's really hard work and it takes a lot of your time. And but that seems so small in comparison to what you get from it, I guess. So I feel like that's why the artist or the person that made this deck would call it inner order, because you feel like you're in alignment enough to, put your foot to the ground in the 3D and create something that's meaningful, and not only meaningful but longevitous, something that pays you back in time. So whatever you are focused on, this is a part of your new reality, and this is for the better. So do not let those emotions tell you otherwise. Emotions are energy in motion. It's time to get a little bit more mental and a little bit more logical. All my other piles were the exact opposite message. So I want to say your angels have definitely dropped some jewels on you. Do not ignore those messages. Hear your angels clearly. They are communicating with you. They're like, hello, here's the new door into your new reality. Please join us. So we have the daughter of fire. And so I want to say you're a very dual person. You may have heavy fire and earth in your chart, and maybe not as much air. And so when you have to come from a more logical place, it may make you feel like, maybe doubtful towards yourself. It may bring up some emotional habits I'm hearing. I'll only take it if it applies. But I want to say whatever is going on, whatever you're creating for yourself, like you might not feel like you're as advanced or have as much experience as other people do. But I want to say this is where that inner order or inner strength is needed. Really protecting your spiritual evolution as well. So I feel like in this card, for me, the image represents a young woman who's learning her rite of rituals and coming into her own as a young woman, being able to protect, manifest, or show reverence. So I want to say embrace surprise. Don't feel that you have to control everything. Just plant your seeds. Surrender your wishes, while also maintaining that internal stamina, courage, grace about you. There is going to be some sort of surprise from the universe. So this could be your other side, your earthy nature, the ability to study things and to create what's on your mind, to be a bit of a maverick, I'm hearing. But again, feeling like a page rather than someone who's completely experienced in that arena. You could be like a jack of all trades. So I want to say surrender attachments. And there is some sort of gift coming in financially. And I want to say don't doubt your gifts so much. Really see your gifts from a space of detachment. And that's where you can really lean into that, your fiery side, Maybe you fear being overly logical, but when you're balanced in the mind, it actually really makes things pretty clear. So I want to say there's a gift, there's a surprise, you're moving into a new reality, some emotions are clouding your judgment, and someone's quitting something or someone. What's playing now? Oh, it's still that same song. Thank you, Issa. That was very nice of you to say. Okay, so pile 4, I'm hearing showing affection. So how you know that something is for you, I think it will be affectionate. Affectionate. Charismatic, heart-driven. Okay, so again, I've said this in another pile, so if you feel called to another pile, go for it. Really surrender any, worries, doubts to your higher power, to God, to Source. I want to say too, through whatever clarity you've gained, you can improve other people within friendships, but also within relationships. So I want to say, really embrace what you know and embody it. So we have dream, sweet, sleep. Sorry, my words today. Dream, sweet, sleep, deep. Sleep that's deep and lasts so more, wondrous dreams for days reborn. So I did pull this in another pile. So sleep is important. Make sure you're resting a little extra at this time. We have get to know each other. Learning to meet another's needs for love is important for a relationship to grow. I also pulled this in another pile. So again, if you're called to another pile, go check it out. So it's important that people show up for you. You have someone to lean on, I want to say. And we have miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. So again, there's some sort of surprise gift, financial gift. So really believe in miracles and blessings, I want to say. Generosity. Get balanced. I want to say within all your elements, water, fire, air, earth, you're an avatar. See yourself like that. I want to say be, generous with yourself, compassionate with yourself, so that way you're able to lend that towards other people when the time comes. So whatever is a dead end, whatever spirit is asking you to leave behind, to quit, to walk away from, it is not to shortchange you. It's not to throw you for your doozy. There's a better scenario. And the difficulties are falling away because the time is right. This is the right time to do so. So if you are feeling attached to anything, especially if it's out of a financial need, please let it go, because there's going to be something to replace it and or better, some sort of gift or miracle. Surprise. Pause this video if you need more time and think of a question, anything that you feel is unanswered. I've already rolled your dice, so I have the answer here, but pause the video if you need more time. Your song message is Cosmic Warrior, surrounded by infinite light. Kid Cudi. Yeah. So I want to say, believe in miracles. Believe in God. Your answer is happening now. And it landed on the 9 of, these are my clarifiers, the 9 of Wands. So internal strength is important. I know you've been through a lot. I know, life gets tough. He has like a little bandage on his head, but you are the cosmic warrior. Stay strong and stay balanced, I want to say. Thank you. And comment below a leaf, because on this this miracles and blessings card, I almost said message, to confirm that you are receiving this message and that you are ready to receive these miracles and blessings, comment below a leaf, a little fall leaf. So let it go, pile for whatever it is. Thank you for being here, and like, comment, and subscribe. New vlog on the way tomorrow. It'll be up by, I want to say 10 and 10 a.m. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you for being here. Hope you had a good reading.